Hey everyone, and welcome to another deep dive. Today we're going to be looking into what makes Macquarie University such a great place to work.
Sounds interesting.
It is. And our go-to source for all things university jobs is academicjobs.com, and they've got some really great insights into Macquarie's reputation as a top employer.
Okay.
So yeah, get ready to maybe feel a little bit of workplace envy.
Workplace envy. Okay, I'm intrigued.
So Macquarie University is located in Sydney, Australia.
Beautiful city. I've heard great things.
Oh, absolutely. Vibrant, multicultural, tons to offer. And according to academicjobs.com, the university itself is known for being super innovative. They've got cutting-edge research going on and a real focus on putting knowledge to work to solve real-world problems.
Yeah, that's important. Not just ivory tower stuff, making a difference.
Exactly. And what's really cool is the emphasis on interdisciplinary collaboration. They encourage experts from different fields to actually work together.
So you're not just siloed in your own little department.
Nope. It's all about breaking down those walls. And it leads to amazing work and makes for a diverse and intellectually stimulating environment.
I bet. Speaking of stimulating environments, I read that Macquarie has consistently ranked as a top employer in the Australian Workplace Employers Index, like since 2010.
Oh yeah, that's a big deal. It's
Yeah.
like the gold standard for measuring workplace satisfaction. They look at employee engagement, leadership, overall well-being, all of that.
Wow. So for them to be recognized year after year means they're really doing something right.
Definitely. They're clearly committed to creating a positive and supportive work environment. And, when you look at the specific benefits they offer, it's not hard to see why they attract and keep such great talent. One of the things people really value these days is flexible work arrangements, right?
Oh, absolutely. Especially in academia where work-life balance can be a struggle sometimes.
For sure. Well, Macquarie gets it. They offer flexible hours, remote work options, and generous leave policies. It's all about helping employees find that balance.
That's awesome. It shows they trust their employees to manage their time and prioritize their well-being.
Right. And on top of that, they offer a 17% superannuation contribution. That's huge.
That's a serious chunk of change going towards retirement. Not many places offer that.
Nope, it's one of the highest in the sector. Shows their commitment to their employees' long-term financial security, and they don't stop there. They also invest heavily in professional development.
Like what kind of things?
Educational leave, research grants, whole bunch of training programs. You're not just stuck in a rut. You're encouraged to grow and evolve.
That's so important to feel like you're constantly learning and developing your skills.
Exactly. And it's not just about the professional side of things either. They take mental well-being very seriously. They have a really strong employee assistance program.
Oh, that's great to hear. Mental health is so important, especially these days.
It is. The program offers confidential counseling services, and they also partner with mental health organizations to provide specialized support. Plus, their leave policies are really flexible, so people can take time off when they need it.
So it's like a holistic approach to well-being, not just ticking boxes.
Exactly. They care about the whole person. Flexible work arrangements, excellent retirement contributions, ongoing professional development, and robust mental health support. It's a pretty impressive package.
Yeah, no kidding. It sounds like they've thought of everything.
Well, academicjobs.com describes Macquarie as a place that brings students and staff together in a hub of discovery.
I love that. Really captures the essence of what a university should be.
It does. And, Macquarie's journey, since it was founded in 1964, has been all about breaking free from those traditional, rigid academic structures and fostering a real sense of community.
That's awesome. It's like they're challenging the status quo.
Right. They encourage collaboration between everyone, students, academics, industry professionals, and the wider community.
That's really cool. So it's not just an isolated ivory tower.
Not at all. It's a place where everyone's learning and growing together, and it's clearly working because they consistently get high rankings in those student experience surveys and global university rankings, like the ones from QS and the HE.
Oh, I know those rankings. They're tough to crack.
They are. So it shows they're walking the walk, not just talking the talk. It's not just about prestige. It's about providing a high-quality experience for everyone. And specific programs, like their Master of Marketing and Master of Business Analytics, are also recognized in those global rankings. So they're excelling across the board.
That's fantastic. They're clearly committed to providing enriching learning and life experiences for their whole community.
Absolutely. And one of the things that really stood out to me was their dedication to Indigenous Australians.
Oh, yeah, that's so important. Acknowledging and celebrating indigenous cultures and knowledge systems.
Yeah, they have a strong focus on that, and they've implemented a bunch of initiatives to support Indigenous students and staff.
That's amazing to hear. They're really putting their values into action.
And speaking of diversity, Macquarie has this massive range of faculties and departments. I mean, it's huge.
So there are opportunities for people with all sorts of academic interests.
Oh, absolutely. Like,
Mhm.
whatever you're passionate about, chances are they've got something for you.
That's really cool. So, like, what are some of the key faculties?
Well, let's start with the Faculty of Arts.
Okay, what do they have going on?
Oh, it's a huge range of disciplines. Literature, history, politics, media, philosophy, languages, law, education. It's a true hub for exploring the human experience.
Wow, that's impressive. A real humanities lover's dream.
Totally. And then there's the Macquarie Business School. They're known for their innovative approach to business education.
I've heard good things about their business school. What makes them so innovative?
Well, they have these incredible collaborative classrooms designed to foster teamwork and creative problem solving.
Oh, wow. Like, what do those look like?
Imagine giant touchscreens, movable furniture, all the latest technology. It's not your typical lecture hall.
That's awesome. Sounds very cutting edge.
It is. And their MBA program is consistently ranked among the best in the world. It's known for being rigorous, but also really focused on real-world application.
So it's not just about theory.
Nope, they bring in industry leaders, students get to work on projects that have an actual impact on businesses.
That's fantastic. So they're preparing students to be leaders in the real world.
Exactly. And then we have the Faculty of Medicine, Health, and Human Sciences.
Yeah.
They're doing some truly groundbreaking research.
Oh, I bet. In areas like?
Medicine, obviously, but also neuroscience, health, psychology, cognitive science, linguistics. The list goes on.
Wow, they're covering a lot of ground.
They are. They're really pushing the boundaries of our understanding of the human body and mind. And they're not just focused on physical health either. They're leaders in mental health research and support as well.
That's great to hear. Mental health is so important.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's all part of that holistic approach to well-being that we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Macquarie really gets it.
Yeah, they seem to be ticking all the boxes. So what about the Faculty of Science and Engineering? What kind of cool stuff are they up to?
Oh, they're tackling some of the biggest challenges facing our planet. Climate change, renewable energy, cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, you name it, they're on it.
So if you're passionate about using science and tech to make a difference, that's the place to be.
Absolutely. And what's really cool is how all these different faculties work together, sharing knowledge, collaborating. It's really inspiring.
Yeah, it's a real testament to Macquarie's commitment to interdisciplinary research and real-world impact. They're not just talking about it, they're actually doing it.
Exactly. It's a place where you can pursue groundbreaking research, work with some of the brightest minds in your field, and enjoy a supportive and stimulating environment.
And let's not forget those amazing benefits.
Oh, right. Flexible work arrangements, generous retirement contributions, a commitment to professional development. Who wouldn't want that?
It sounds like a dream job. I'm starting to get that workplace envy you mentioned earlier.
I told you. But seriously, it's a pretty incredible institution.
It is. It really seems like they've created something special at Macquarie.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground today, but there's still more to explore.
More. Okay, I'm definitely ready for part 2. Okay, so we're back and ready to dig a little deeper into Macquarie University.
Yeah, we talked about all the reasons why it's a great place to work, but I think their research deserves a special shout out.
Oh, for sure. They're doing some really incredible work, pushing boundaries in a lot of different fields.
Yeah, and it's not just about publishing papers. It's about actually making a difference in the world. I was reading on academicjobs.com how they're taking on some serious global challenges.
That's right. Their commitment to research that actually leads to real-world solutions is really impressive.
Like their work on climate change. I know the Faculty of Science and Engineering is right at the forefront of developing sustainable technologies and strategies to deal with climate change.
It's such a huge issue, and it's not just about the science itself, right? They're also looking at the social and economic impact.
Yeah, absolutely. They have economists, sociologists, even anthropologists working with these scientists and engineers. It's a really holistic approach.
It makes sense. You got to look at the problem from all angles if you want to create real change.
Exactly. And it's not just climate change, right? They're doing groundbreaking work in so many other areas too, like healthcare, education, technology.
Oh yeah, their research is literally changing lives. It's pretty inspiring.
But what about the students? What's their experience like at Macquarie?
Well, their student satisfaction scores are consistently high. They're definitely doing something right.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's not easy to keep students happy these days. What do you think makes them so successful in that area?
I think it's a few things. First, they're really focused on providing a high quality learning experience. They've got top notch faculty, and they're always updating their curriculum to stay ahead of the curve.
So it's not just about memorizing textbooks. It's about actually pushing the boundaries of knowledge.
Exactly. And they have a really vibrant campus life. Tons of clubs, societies, extracurricular activities. It's about the whole experience.
That's so important. It's not just about hitting the books all the time. It's about building connections and having fun.
Right. And they have great support services too. Academic advising, counseling, career guidance. They really go the extra mile to make sure every student feels supported.
It sounds like they're creating a real sense of community on campus.
Yeah, they are. And I read that they're really committed to creating an inclusive environment for students from all backgrounds.
Oh, absolutely. They have specific programs and initiatives to support students from underrepresented groups.
It's great to see a university that's so dedicated to creating a positive and supportive environment for everyone, both staff and students.
I agree. It really does seem like a special place.
And they're always looking for talented people to join their team. If you're thinking about a career in academia, Macquarie should definitely be on your list.
And if you want to learn more about what it's like to work there, see what kinds of jobs they have open. Academicjobs.com is a great resource.
They make it super easy to find positions that match your interests and qualifications. Plus, they give you some good insights into the university's culture and values.
So all in all, I think we've painted a pretty compelling picture of Macquarie so far.
Yeah, it sounds amazing. Groundbreaking research, brilliant minds, a supportive environment, and fantastic benefits. What more could you ask for?
That's right. Well, we've covered a lot, but there's still more to come. What do you say we take a closer look at some of the specific faculties and departments?
Sounds good to me. I'm curious to learn more about the different research and teaching opportunities they have.
Awesome. So stay tuned for part 3, where we'll wrap up our deep dive into this remarkable institution. And we're back for the final part of our deep dive into Macquarie University. We've talked about all the amazing benefits, the collaborative atmosphere, their commitment to making a real difference. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of what it's like to actually work in those specific faculties that make Macquarie such a diverse and exciting place to be.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, each faculty is going to have its own unique personality and areas of focus, but I think they're all connected by that shared commitment to excellence and pushing the boundaries that we've been talking about.
Okay, so let's start with the Faculty of Arts. It's a real hub for anyone who's passionate about exploring the human experience, everything from ancient history and philosophy to contemporary literature and media.
Right, right. The Faculty of Arts at Macquarie is known for being really broad. They've got experts in everything from linguistics and archaeology to creative writing and law. And one thing that I think is really cool is how they encourage interdisciplinary collaboration within the faculty.
So instead of everyone just staying in their own little silos, you might have a historian working with a linguist or a philosopher teaming up with a media scholar.
Exactly. It creates this really dynamic intellectual environment where people are constantly bouncing ideas off each other, challenging each other, and coming up with new ways of looking at things.
I love that. So let's shift gears a little bit and talk about the Macquarie Business School. It's consistently ranked among the top business schools globally, which is super impressive. What's their secret sauce? What makes their approach unique?
Well, first of all, their facilities are incredible. They have these amazing collaborative classrooms specifically designed to encourage teamwork and creative problem solving. Think giant touchscreens, movable furniture, all the latest tech at your fingertips.
Wow, that sounds like a far cry from the typical lecture hall with rows of desks.
Oh, totally. And their MBA program is really well regarded. It's known for being super rigorous, but also very focused on practical application. They bring in industry leaders as guest speakers, and students get to work on real-world projects that have a tangible impact on businesses.
Oh, that's so cool. It's not just theoretical, it's very hands-on.
Yeah, exactly. They're preparing students to be leaders who are not only skilled and knowledgeable, but also ethical and globally minded, ready to tackle those complex challenges in the business world.
Sounds like a fantastic program.
Oh.
Okay, so we can't forget about the Faculty of Medicine, Health, and Human Sciences. That's where, groundbreaking research meets compassionate care.
Yeah, they're doing really incredible work in so many different areas. I mean, medicine, obviously, but also neuroscience, psychology, cognitive science, speech, and hearing. They're really pushing the limits of what we know about the human body and mind.
And they're not just focused on physical health either. They're also, leaders in mental health research and support.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They get it. They recognize that mental health is just as important as physical health, and they're really dedicated to providing the resources and support that both students and staff need. It's all part of that, holistic approach to well-being that Macquarie's known for.
And last but not least, we have the Faculty of Science and Engineering. This is where, like, scientific discovery meets technological innovation, and they're tackling some of the biggest challenges facing the world today.
Right. Climate change, renewable energy, cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, you name it, they're probably working on it.
It's really inspiring to see how all of these different faculties, work together, share knowledge, collaborate to create a better future.
Absolutely. It really speaks to Macquarie's commitment to interdisciplinary research and real-world impact.
Well, I think we've covered a lot of ground today. It's been a fantastic deep dive, and it's clear that Macquarie University is a truly exceptional place. Incredible benefits, supportive and collaborative environment, the chance to work with some of the brightest minds in the world, all while making a real difference.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And if anyone out there is ready to take the next step in their academic career, definitely check out academicjobs.com. They've got a great selection of openings at Macquarie, and they're just like the best resource for finding your dream job in higher ed.
Totally agree. It's a game changer for anyone looking for a career in academia.
All right, well, thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Macquarie University. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, thanks for listening. And remember, the pursuit of knowledge never ends, and Macquarie University is a great place to start your next chapter.
Until next time.